Hey guys, welcome back to our channel after so many months and years. Sorry about that, guys. It's my fault because whenever Amit wanted to film, I was being too much of a grandma and too tired.
It's true. Too tired. She was blaming it on the pregnancy.
It was because of that. Anyway, so yeah, we're back now finally, and we've decided to come back with a video we've called
the Clapback season.
We can keep it as that.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, because obviously whilst we've been away, we've still been monitoring our channel and we've seen people's comments. We've had nice comments, we've had bad comments, so we thought we might as well use this time to reply and let people know our thoughts on what we see. But just before we get there, what did you want to say?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Before we get to the comments, we just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, commenting and sharing our posts. Our subscribers are up to 790.
Yeah,
so
considering before we stopped our videos, we were waiting to reach the 500 mark.
Yeah.
So we're glad we've surpassed that now.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
The next target is 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but I think we'll get that. We'll get that quick with you guys. The rate that they're sending their love our way. So
yeah,
I think 1.5 is the next target.
Okay, you heard the man. So yeah, that's our next target. Yeah, so whilst we've been away, a lot's actually happened. Well,
yes.
We've been up to quite a few things. We travelled to America, the US, as some of you might have seen on our Snapchats and stuff. I actually travelled 7 months, 7months/8 months pregnant, which is usually not allowed.
Or you have to have a medical certificate, which incidentally no one checked.
No one checked.
So that was a bit weird.
No one actually noticed that I was pregnant until I was on the plane, and it was only the air hostess that told me that I should put a pillow in front of my belly so that the seatbelt doesn't dig into me. But that was literally it. Nobody actually noticed that I was pregnant. So that was interesting. What else have we done?
You had your baby shower.
Oh yeah, I had 2 baby showers. Had my Indian baby shower.
Yep.
And then I had my normal baby shower, Western baby shower. So that was very fun. Both of those really fun. What else?
Not much. You're off work.
Yay, guys! I finished work last week Friday.
Yep.
So I'm now on maternity leave. Feels so good to not have to check my emails, not having calls from
Not having to wake up.
Not having to wake up too early. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of it, obviously, before the baby comes and I'm half asleep.
We've been baby shopping. That's another thing we've done.
We have been baby shopping, which has been exciting. Literally, the baby has so much stuff.
So much stuff. Getting the room ready. The room's getting there. So yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, all very exciting times. So
let's dive into the comments.
Okay, I put it on my phone. Right. Okay, do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Yeah, I'll read the first one. So the first comment is from Angie's Doing It. Late, but this is one of the best weddings I've ever seen on YouTube. The Middle East and Africa together, we are more than powerful. We are overwhelming. Now, this comment was slightly funny. It was, I
mean, Angie, we appreciate the comment.
Yeah.
We see the love.
We see the love and we appreciate the love. But unfortunately, neither of us are from the Middle East. I'm from India, which is in Asia. But no, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. Second comment. Sherwood991. I think it's great that things worked out. However, has she modified her prejudiced views of black people in general?
She being Amit's mother.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's a very interesting question. What I would say is, yes, I think her views have changed. Nevertheless, she was brought up in a culture, in an environment where they were forced to believe a certain thing and they were led to believe that way. And if you didn't believe or kind of follow their culture, you were kind of abnormal in their eyes. But I think from her meeting Michelle's family, her seeing Michelle more often, her views have westernized. I don't hold it against her. We don't hold it against her. It's just the culture that she was brought up in. But yes, I do believe her views have changed. Mm-hmm. Do you want to do the next one?
Right. The next comment is from Mono Namath FG.
There's a bit of foul language in this one.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the word. It says, okay, the people in India are racist as F. You can fill in the blank yourself. Last year they killed many Africans who were going to school there. If she makes one mistake, they will be happy to kill her. People from India are happy to migrate to Africa, but don't like Africans to start a business in their country.
Again, very, very, very interesting. A very controversial statement. But I'll let Michelle give her opinions on it first of all, considering she's visited India.
Yeah, so I've actually been to India. We went on a school trip, so it was 12 of us, and it was actually there.
Yeah.
And I don't think I experienced the racism to this extreme that people are talking of.
No, we were in.
But I think obviously you get people that look at you twice because obviously they don't always see black people around. But I think it's the same as anything. Like when I went to Greece, they're asking for our signatures because we're a group of black girls, and they think automatically we're singers or something, musicians. So to be honest, I think wherever you go, there's going to be a level of racism.
Yeah.
I don't know how serious it is in India to say that they would skin me alive if they saw us together or whatever. I don't know if it's that deep.
No, I would not skin you alive. I would agree with the comment in saying that yes, you know, there have been activists out there who have killed black Africans who have gone over to study there or set up there and so forth. And again, you know, this is why I want to do vlogs, to encourage people to change the way that they think, because it's the thought process behind why they do such, you know, certain things is just so far-fetched. And as the person highlighted that Indians were very comfortable with going into Africa many years ago and setting up there, you know, setting up businesses and so forth. How can they have such an opposite view to allowing Africans into their country? You know, it's something that bamboozles me, but it is true. It's something we're fighting against, and hopefully we'll be able to make a change.
Yeah, because there's a similar comment from Grace Sentogo. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And it says, if she walked to India, she would be skinned alive. Trust me, they hate blacks and see them as slaves. To be honest, one thing that I did used to hear, I don't know how true it is, they used to say that black people, as in your eyes, I don't know, in Indian person's eyes, are at the bottom of the chain. So
yeah, so there's the caste
Africans
system.
even, isn't it?
Yeah, African. There's a caste system, right, which explicitly states that the lighter you are, the closer you are to purity, which they believe closer to heaven, and the darker you are, the less refined you are. So where they believe in, you have 7 lives because they believe in reincarnation. Through the 7 lives, your aim is to live a good life, and hopefully each life thereafter you come back a lighter shade, meaning you're closer to purity. However, if you're dark, you're stepping away from purity. So that's the whole background around the caste system, and that's why they have this mind frame of disregarding people who are black, because they see them as people who are so far from heaven or so far from purity. They have this mindset about them.
Interesting. Okay, so this is a nice one. It says, it's from Lisa Tazino. Just want to cry. Oh my God, many blessings. So hard to find love.
Oh, that's cute.
That's nice. And cute. On the so hard to find love, I was having a conversation with my co-worker actually, because I was just thinking, like, she's single, I'm obviously married, and I'm quite, well, to most people I'm quite a young person to be married and also have a child on the way. So one thing I was saying was, like, I don't know what I would do if I now had to start dating, like, where do you find people?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I wouldn't know where to start.
People are just using Tinder, swipe to match or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know how serious Tinder is, because from what I hear from other people, it doesn't seem like a place to find people that are ready to settle.
It's not a place to find love.
Yeah, let's put it that way. I don't know. I guess you can find love.
But yeah.
I don't know, I think Match.com might be better, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what I would do.
You can't limit yourself, you never know where you'll find
you never know where you find love, to be honest. I found love in school.
Secondary school.
Secondary school.
In year 8.
Year 9, mate.
Year 9.
Okay. Next one is from Africoma. I'm going to read this in African accent.
I know what's coming.
Amit has taken on the African mannerisms, the way he said "ho."
Yeah, I think I really have started to embrace the culture, the language. Haven't learnt the language, but trying to pick up on a few things.
Guys, I just want to say Amit is basically an African man in an Asian person's body. This guy, when he's talking to my parents, can be talking in an African accent. I don't know if it makes him feel like he's more in touch with them or what.
More in touch with them.
And he eats our food like...
Yeah, like, oh my god. Jollof rice. It's weird because I didn't used to eat rice at home. Like pre-marriage, I didn't used to like rice. Even my mum will tell you I would never eat rice. But jollof rice is just... It's good. It's the good stuff.
Okay, cool. Right. Next one. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, let me read.
That one.
This one. Twisted Black Trekkie? Maybe it's just my ignorance talking, but he seems really pale to be Indian. Is he half white? Did he bleach his skin or something? So this is probably something common. It's a common thing, to be honest. People do tell me that I'm really pale.
I thought you were saying it's a common thing to bleach your skin.
No, it's not a common thing to bleach your skin. People do tell me that I'm very pale. My sister is also very pale.
Yeah, she's lighter than you, I think. Even.
Yeah, she's even lighter than me. But no, we are 100% Indian. I'm not Mexican. People often tell me that I'm Mexican. Michelle likes to think that I have some Mexican hidden in me. But
that's for a different reason.
I'm 100% Indian. Next one. How do you pronounce this? Chinaka McCarthy. Wow, so happy for you. I've changed my mind to say you are having a boy because I had a dream too. Congrats. So this is quite an old comment about from the gender reveal. But yeah, you indeed were right. We're having a boy in a few weeks' time.
A little man.
But something interesting about your surname.
Yeah, sorry, you're McCarthy. I just wanted to find out, are you like related to me? Because obviously I know there's a load of us, so I don't know if you just want to let me know.
Yeah.
Your dad is my dad's brother, half brother. My dad has a lot of half brothers and sisters, by the way, just so you know. So I'm not just saying that. My granddad had how many children did he have?
I'd say over 30.
Yeah, I don't know how many he had. He had like 6 wives though. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? I think it's 6 wives. Something like that. So obviously from 6 wives or something you can get a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So there's a load of us. So we literally are called a McCarthy clan.
And you spell it the exact same that they do.
Yeah, you spell it the same way as us. So I just wanted to find out.
Yeah.
Let me know if you are my cousin.
Hit us up. Drop us an email.
Which part of the world you're in. Next one.
Zella. Michelle, you look amazing. The pregnancy glow.
Thank you so much. But I always say I don't know if it's the glow or if it's just makeup. Concealer is an amazing thing, guys.
My wife's always looked beautiful. From year 9, she's always been glowing in my eyes. It's cute, isn't it?
Next comment.
So our last one is Lee Stowe. Michelle, have you ever been told you resemble MSNBC's Joy Reid?
Joy Reid. I don't really know who she is. No. But I did look at the picture. I didn't...
Yeah, we did check out the picture.
I wasn't sure if I looked like her.
Wasn't too convinced.
I don't know, guys. Let us know what you think.
We'll put the picture in the vlog. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Do I look like her?
I didn't really think so. But hey, you never know.
Alright guys, there's the last 2 comments that are not, you will not find them on our page because
oh yes,
we both deleted them. So it was one bad comment about Amit, one bad comment about myself. Mine's from ages ago, but now I've mustered up the courage to talk about this. But you can go first.
Yeah, this one, it was a bit of a shock, to be honest. It was after we came back from the US, and for some reason YouTube didn't notify me that, you know, someone had commented on one of our videos. And when I went onto the app and I was looking through the comments, I saw this one and I thought, whoa, this is a bit extreme. So it's from someone called D Lopez, and it says, these F-tards Sorry, no, it says, look at what these F-tards have done in Africa. It then later goes on to say, sister, do not let this Hindu fag inside you. And, you know, those comments kind of really
They hurt.
Because I was thinking, this person who doesn't know me, never spoken to me, I don't know which of our videos you've watched, which videos you haven't watched, but for you just to come out and say, you know, look at what these F-tards have done, just, you know, kind of categorizing the whole nation of India and saying what we've done to, or what we've done in Africa, I think is a bit extreme.
It is extreme.
I had to delete the comments, to be honest. I couldn't put up with them. I just had to delete them. So the only way I could see them is it shows me a little snippet that they still commented. So it doesn't appear on the video, but on my notifications it still comes up. But yeah, that was painful.
That's a tough one. Okay, my one was from ages ago, and I remember I saw it when I was at work, and I literally called Amit, and I was like, Amit, have you seen what this person wrote? So the person was like, the only thing good about this wedding is this dude's fade.
Yeah.
And who drove a bus through the bride's teeth?
That was really
I was
harsh.
like, because as some of you might know, if you know me, I used to have a really bad insecurity about my gap in my tooth. I get it from my mum. We both have a gap tooth. So I always wanted to change it. Like I always said, if I had enough money in the world, I would change it.
Yeah.
But it actually costs about 4K, and I'm not about to do that for anybody, especially as somebody that's about to have a child. So no, so yeah, I'm over it now. But at the time I was literally like, I have to delete this because I can't let anybody see this, and then start looking at my teeth and analysing. So even now, I know some people are probably going to be watching this back to see, let me see her gap. But yeah, I guess to be honest, this is what happens when your life is on a
social
platform.
media. Yeah,
you're going to get comments that are good, you're going to get comments that are bad, but you just have to plough on,
weather the storm, really.
yeah, and just be secure in yourself. So I mean, you are not a Hindu fag, whatever that guy said. That is not you.
God forbid.
I reject it.
Yeah, God forbid.
And
Michelle, I love your gap. It's part of
okay, it's enough now.
It's
enough now. We get the point.
It's part of who you are.
Okay, yeah. So that's the end.
That's the roundup of the comments.
Clapback season.
Yeah.
Keep the comments coming.
Yeah, we love the comments. Honestly, we love them.
So yeah, comment, like, and most importantly,
subscribe.
Yes, please. Thanks, guys.
See them at the next vlog.
Yeah, which we hope will not be in a month's time.
No.
And we'll
unless Michelle goes into labour.
Yeah, if I go into labour.
If her waters break.
It might be a labour video. So yeah.
But
thanks,
yeah,
guys.
we'll see you at the next vlog. Thanks, guys.